looking out over the water. Oil's going to be pipelines working. You know what I mean?
That was all.
Yes, I do too. You see those fancy cameras now? They just use the iPhone.
Dark hair, because of that big round face.
She does look like
Yeah.
a
You know, you want the sun in the background? Alright, that'd be great. Alright. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Home with Steve Alford.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess Steve Alford.
That's right.
Yeah, we didn't take him, so we're glad you got it.
Well, somebody told me one time. He hired him. William.
Okay. I'm glad you took it.
Just a while ago.
I assume they had
It's my sister's address, and she's been checking it with the post office as well, and they said nope, nothing has come in, nothing has come in.
Sis, come here, sis. This is what I want. I want more time. Try to get everything all the way.
We're live on YouTube. My mom. Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Hello there, Blackie. We really had a boat parade today.
Still do.
And tomorrow is National Dark Chocolate Day and National Texas Day, when in 1845 they were the 28th state to join the United States Union. And poor Texas is having some ice storms now. Let's hope they can get over that. Okay, it's also tomorrow's National Get Up Day. That's when we celebrate that get up spirit that we have. And it's also National Baked Alaska Day. And it's National Freedom Day. It's when President Lincoln signed the 13th Amendment in 1865 on February 1st, on tomorrow's day, but it wasn't ratified until December 18th, 1865. Now today is National Hot Chocolate Day. Oh, we're a little on the warm side, but I'm sure everybody can
76 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, right. It's National Plan for Vacation Day. It's the last Tuesday in January. Okay, now for birthdays. In 1797, Franz Schubert, Austrian composer, he wrote the Unfinished Symphony. Maybe you could finish it, Blackie. He was born in Vienna.
I think a lot of people have finished it already.
And unfortunately, he passed away at a young age, but he wrote 600 works, and only a fraction of them were published. Okay, 1915, Gary Moore, American radio and TV personality and game show host. He's the one that had the program I've Got a Secret in years gone by.
The Gary Moore that I know is a guitar player. Funny, common name, right? Gary Moore.
Yeah, well, maybe he did play the guitar too. Okay, 1981, Justin Timberlake, American singer-songwriter. He was a member of that NSYNC group before he went off on his own.
NSYNC.
And he's 42 years young.
No, he's still a spring chicken. I actually like his music. He's a great singer-songwriter.
Okay, and now we're in history. In 1961, The Misfits premiered in New York City. It was the final movie for Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. And instead of birthdays, I did the stars of The Misfit.
Mr. Clark Gable himself. He's a dapper, good-looking guy, isn't he, huh?
Yeah, and on the other side is Marilyn.
She's also what they call
A looker.
a looker. Yeah. So the two of them were starred in that movie?
Yeah, and that was
Sweet.
both their last movies.
That's sad a little bit, but that's the way it is.
Know, but at least we have them immortalized, don't we? Okay, back in history, in 1929.
I thought you were going to draw a picture of Cindy Williams.
Well, she just passed away. That was something else. That's I used to do commemorative cartoons.
That's what made me say that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't have time because I was doing these two others.
Schlemiel Schlamazzo.
Yeah, all right, 1929. The Sunday sports were permitted in Boston as of this day in 1929. And the Boston Braves were required to pay $2,500 and the Boston Red Sox $1,000 to do it on the Sunday, and the reason the Braves had to pay more is they had a bigger field. They had more people. Okay, now in 1942, the car production stopped in the United States until the end of World War II. Only military vehicles were produced. Okay, now we're going into some quotes. A friend is someone who walks into a room when everyone else is walking out. Who said, I think a good guitar solo sounds so much better within the context of a good song? Who said that?
Gary Moore.
Exactly. Okay.
Told you he was a guitar player.
Yeah.
You didn't mention it in the thing. That's why I was like, I know him as a guitar player. I didn't know he did all the other stuff.
Yeah. All right.
He wears it. He wears a lot of hats.
Right, exactly. Who wrote these two on? I'm no actor, and I never have been. What people see on the screen is me. And the last quote is a dead giveaway. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
That is a dead giveaway.
Huh?
Don't insult my intelligence. Everybody knows who said that. Mr. Gable.
Yes, exactly correct. I had to put that quote in. We all saw that on Gone with the Wind.
No, that's a classic
That
movie.
is a classic one.
And that line is a classic too.
But
it's nice to hear you cuss on your show. You usually don't cuss.
I really don't. No, that was really beyond my vocabulary. Also, to honor Gary Moore's I've Got a Secret, I thought I'll look up and see if there's any secret jokes. So that's what we're going to do. The humor is on secrets tonight.
Don Adams. That's my first answer. And a premonition.
Oh, okay.
Secret agent.
Oh, well, how did you
Get
know?
smart.
How did you know that was my first question?
I didn't.
Okay.
I took it. I thought about Don.
How do you spot a secret agent? Is my first question.
You call up.
Unbelievable.
You call up.
Two great minds in the same place.
You call up Don Adams on your shoe phone.
Well, that's one answer. They said you give him the measles. That's how you spot him. Okay. Why?
Silly, but I laughed.
Yeah. Why do?
Because the chicken pox would also have worked.
Right. Why? Yeah, you got the worst of the three children. I'll tell you that. Why do scarecrows find it hard to share secrets?
Because they're afraid to.
That's one answer. They said because the potatoes have eyes and the corn has ears.
Correct. That's why I would be afraid too.
Okay. Guess the secret of a long life I've discovered.
A positive mental attitude.
Well, that's one answer. They said you just have to be born a giant tortoise. Then you get a long life.
They live for a long, long time. That's true.
What are the two sunset... No. I made a mistake.
Take two?
Speaking
of two.
What are the two secrets to success in life? I was thinking of sunsets where it said, what are the two secrets to success in life?
Well, number one, breathing. Number two, have the right last name.
Well, the answer they gave is, well, number one, don't tell folks everything you know, and don't tell number two.
Don't tell number two. Correct.
All right.
So that's factual, yeah.
Yeah, that's a factual.
That's good advice, actually.
It is, very good. How did they send an ancient Viking message in the old days?
With the horn.
Well, that's one answer. They said it was sent by Norse code. Okay. What baseball?
Vikings have those horns. What is the animal where they get those horns from? You know, they have the horns.
I wasn't looking at that. Wasn't in the.
No, horn is another name for the telephone.
Could have been a ram or who knows.
I don't know what it was. Fact checkers.
Doesn't matter to the question.
No, but I thought it had to do with a telephone. It's the horn.
Okay.
Reach on the horn.
We're moving on to other things. Which baseball player holds the lemonade?
The pitcher.
Correct.
That was too easy. I never heard it, but that's too easy.
What was the secret of the Queen's long life?
A positive mental attitude.
Well, that's one answer. They said immortality.
Correct.
Okay.
That's good.
I like this one. We should tell this one to your sister. We know what she does with her age. What is the secret to looking younger?
Some people like to take a nice face cream and massage away the wrinkles from your eyes.
Well, that's one answer.
Massaging your face with cream.
They
is my
said
answer.
the secret of looking younger is by telling people that you're older.
That's a good one.
Tell them that you're 70
How old are you? Yeah.
You're 70 years old.
I'm
and they say,
70.
oh, you look 39.
Correct.
That's good advice to anybody.
I'm going to stop using that face cream.
Yeah, you save a lot of money doing that. All right, what is the name of a secret society of pranksters? I like this one.
The Halloween Club.
Well, that's one answer, but the answer
Trick or treat, right?
they gave was they're called the Illuminati.
I was trying to stay away from that word.
I thought that was cute, Illuminati.
You should have said it again.
Okay. What? Yeah, but pranksters. Why can't eggs keep a secret?
I don't know.
Well, they tend to crack under pressure.
Do you do what I do? Like, if I go out and buy a dozen eggs, I always open up the package and,
Oh, yeah.
roll them around, make sure that it's a good one.
Well, usually I just have to open them up. The way they market them today, they're really very good.
I don't know. Sometimes you get a piece of feather sticking to the box, and when you pull it out, it just doesn't.
No, not today.
I move it around 180 degrees, and if there's something dodgy about it, I put it back in the thing. That somebody else get it.
Yeah. Well, they have to do the same thing you do. Okay. Did you hear the secret joke that only the FBI, CIA, NSA, and MI6 know?
This show is going to get so hit for talking about this subject. Pass.
Well, sorry, I can't tell you. It's been deleted. You didn't get it anyway.
I passed. No comment.
Yeah. Why was the discovery of King Tut thought to be a secret?
I don't know actually, but it was thought. I mean, it took them like a million years to discover it, right? It was in the what's that thing called? You've seen it, the thing.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. That's the word. See, that's my French isn't
word.
that good. Yeah, it's a hard word.
Well, the answer they gave was because he was kept under wraps.
Correct.
Okay. Why does the word secretary start with secret?
I never really thought about it that way. I don't know.
I didn't either until I saw this. The answer they gave was, well, because of all their business affairs.
Correct.
Okay, here's the last one. Do you want the names of the tiny shrimp secret agents?
Pass.
Well, sure, I could tell you, but then I'd have to krill you. I thought that was cute. I like little krills. Okay, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight as part of our Sunset family, as we love sharing all these heavenly sunsets together. No two sunsets are the same, so come back tomorrow and each and every night to see just what's happening at the South Jetty in Venice, Florida, live. And please subscribe and hit the like button and share these heavenly sunsets with your family and friends. And if you'd like to support our show, please go to the Sunset Ladies Buy Me a Coffee link listed in the description.
And please ring that notification bell. And then scroll up and it'll say all notifications, because every Sunday we're changing it. Right about now we're doing like 5 minutes later every day.
Right, and now it's time for our theme song, Running Around This Town, that you wrote under Whittier. And I'll say good night, Blackie.
Sunset Lady Awesome Show. You guys are all awesome in the chat. Once again, a shout out to other people. If you want to join the Sunset family and you're new, just subscribe and you can enjoy these heavenly sunsets live from the South Jetty here in Venice, Florida. Signing off for Sunset Lady, I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick saying ciao for now.